is 11 p.m. and I'm gassed. I'm tired. There is a complete difference, though, between rest and escape. Most people on a daily basis, they escape, right? They come home from work just like I am, right? I got home from work not too long ago. They go watch a movie, a show. I know I used to do this. I used to do this every night. I would come home, I would smoke some weed, I would watch a movie or a show, maybe play a video game, maybe jerk off like a retard, and then I would go to bed. That was escaping, that was numbing. There is a difference between that and intentionally resting, intentionally taking your mind and putting it to ease, to rest by reading a book, right? Like reading a book, right? Have the Bible here on my bedside, or possibly journaling, or doing something in that sense, right? That is a completely different lifestyle, a completely different man, right? Two completely different outcomes will come from that. If you do not understand the difference between resting and escaping, you will do one without realizing. You will escape without realizing that it is not resting at all. It is numbing, but you call it resting. And I used to do this all the fucking time. And tonight, even, bro, it doesn't go away, right? We've been trained for years upon years of our life in order to go and do something. Think about it. As a kid, your parents gave you a TV or an iPad, or even as an adolescent, right? As a teenager, you had your phone, or you had something that you ran to in order to escape. You were trained since a kid to escape. All right? You are not trained to rest, because unless you were a part of like a home that intentionally did this and knew this, I was not. That was not a part of my childhood. I was trained in a way where it was TVs every night, it was iPads, it was video games, it was escapism behavior. And that's what I recall, right? Unless I was grounded and I was forced without my phone, or forced without the TV, or forced without something, you know? And so every night I would come home from school and I would escape. I would escape for a little bit. Now I remember my parents always had, they made me had guidelines, right? I remember they made me had like, did you do your homework first? I always had to do my homework. I always had to get A's and B's in my classes in order to watch TV. But bro, like I was there. I was always kind of escaping. And that's the point of this video. I want you to understand there is a clear difference between escaping and recovery. And if you don't know the two, if you don't understand the two, you will fall into escapism behavior without even realizing it. So what does rest look like? I described some of it before, but the definition that I want to give you, like, it is intentionally putting your mind at ease and recovering your body, while also not releasing the pressure of the day, right? And I believe you can do that. I believe when you escape, you hit a release valve, right? You hit a button that allows a bunch of instant gratification, a bunch of dopamine, all of this stuff to be released. And if you constantly push that button, you are not going to become anywhere near the man where you know you could be. That's just the truth, bro. You always want to rest when you get home intentionally. I'm not saying you have to live this life of no fun, right? You can't ever watch a movie. You can't ever go and enjoy yourself. No, but I'm saying there is a clear as day difference, and there is two different outcomes to two different lifestyles. You get to choose because you are responsible for your entire life. You are responsible for your entire life. Brother, there's not going to be a perfect time. There's not going to be this ideal time in your life where you decide, I'm going to become the man that I know I can be. There just won't. Okay? It's not going to come. You have to decide now. I'm going to intentionally make my life better. I am going to intentionally rest at night versus escape. I am going to intentionally put my mind and wake up early and go to the gym. I'm going to prepare my day the night before so it's easier the following morning. This is what's required in order to become the man who you know you can become. Modern day comfort has made this life too easy. Modern day comfort, right? What do we have nowadays? We have AI thinking for us. We have food being delivered to our doors. We have instant gratification everywhere, social media, scrolling. We have entertainment at our fingertips through Netflix or any other streaming platform. You have, I said AI thinking for you. You have so many things. Climate control in every single area that you go in. Bro, there is comfort around you everywhere. And that's one of the main problems with modern day comfort. It's everywhere. And you need to induce your life. You need to apply discomfort in your life intentionally. Because if not, you don't even realize it, but you are escaping on a daily basis into these comforts. You are escaping and not resting. You are numbing. You are running away from the man who you know you could be versus becoming. You are consuming versus creating. You are dying versus growing. I say this with my whole heart because I was the kid who constantly escaped. I was the kid who constantly ran into instant gratification, even though I had a six-pack, even though I had a physique and I was an athlete and I played varsity and I did this and that and I was, bro, fitness is just the foundation. But there's more that goes into it. If you are always escaping, you can have a six-pack and still escape. That is completely possible to go to the gym, eat real food, and get a six-pack and constantly come home and escape. Ask me how I know. You can still do all of those and look in the mirror and not respect the man. Okay? Just because you get in shape doesn't mean you respect yourself. It means you had a little bit of discipline to build that foundation. But that's all it is the foundation. You still need to build the entire house, right? You still need to build the man who you know you can be, right? Without fitness, you don't have jack shit. That's true. But with fitness, if you don't do the other things, you still barely have nothing. My name's Aiden Hatchett. I'm an online fitness coach. If you want to work one-on-one with me, you can click the link down below. If you want to check more of my content out, I'm always posting on Instagram. I hope this video helped you. I'll see you on the next video. Stay dangerous. Bye for now.